You want to start it in?
Microphone.
3,
Oh, we gotta do the clap.
1.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Midtown Malfunction. My name is Carson Taylor.
My name is Ryan D. Adams. What the fuck? What's happening right
I'm
now?
having a good time, and this is Mojo in the house. Let the people know Mojo.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah. Silent but deadly.
Hey, he's got a lot to say, but probably just not live or whatever. Because he was running up and down the hallways earlier because we were getting in some physical activity. Because every time people come over, they say he's fat.
Mm-hmm.
And we here at Mojo Incorporated are tired of hearing that. So yeah, earlier today actually he jumped all the way up the cat tower and then ran across the thing right here. I was like, whoa, okay, he's getting a little too mobile now. But he's starting to.
He's athletic.
Yeah, things are starting to change.
He's like Warren Sapp.
Yeah,
he's big, but he's fast.
I'm a little chubby. I just say I'm athletic.
Come on, man. People that used to be the top athlete in college usually look a little chunky when they get into their 30s or whatever. And then I have to be like, no, you don't understand. Back in my day,
yeah,
they used to call me the truck.
Dude, back in the 50s, dude, I would have had a killer body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? You'd have been screaming Stella.
Would have been in bathing suit contest with my bathing suit up to my belly button.
Yeah, man.
You're crushing it.
You gotta be flexing like this in one of those machines. This.
Back when they thought if you just vibrated, you'd get a workout.
That's what we had. And then Jane Fonda showed up. True story. She changed aerobics forever.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. I swear to God, they were doing this shit. That was being in shape back in the day.
I always think of the John Travolta and Jamie Lee Curtis when I think of aerobics. You know when they're really sweaty and they're doing this.
Yeah.
What movie was that?
No clue what movie, but I've seen that scene so many times.
I don't know what movie that was.
Haven't you?
Let's see.
Oh, he's looking. Oh, we.
That's right.
Look at that upgrade.
Give it up for
mobility.
Producer Phil, everybody.
Things
Producer
can just
Phil,
be found out.
looking up the lookup. Letting us know who's doing aerobics. John Travolta. Jamie
That's
Jamie
what
Lee
he's
Curtis.
typing in right now. What movie
Jamie
is
Lee
it?
Curtis, John Travolta, aerobics.
They was wearing them tight ass leotards in that one movie.
Oh, it's called Perfect, of course.
Oh, wow.
I've heard that. Duh.
Nice. What year? 1980?
85. You were close. Close. You were half a decade
85,
off.
Look alive.
Mm-hmm.
I know John Travolta's peak was the late 70s, early 80s. From 70, basically from 77 to 82, he was just on a tear.
What year did Face Off come out?
97.
Dude, but that was epic.
We're gonna say that there was his peak, and then there's a spot over here.
Oh yeah,
Well, that's Pulp Fiction.
from Perfect to right before Pulp Fiction.
That was a
It's
slump.
just trash.
Yeah. And then he rose again
Because of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
And then because of Pulp Fiction, he got Get Shorty, Face Off,
I can eat a peach for hours. Why? What?
It's really
Peach.
it's really interesting when you like think about Nicolas Cage trying to be John Travolta, and that's where it really starts to get uncanny when they're playing each other and they're doing all of their like.
It's easy to play each other when they're both bad actors.
Yeah, it's really a master class is what it is.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's really easy for John Travolta. He's like, okay, forget all my chops. I don't know how to sing. I
gotta do this a lot.
Yeah, I just be Nicolas Cage. Hell yeah.
Hell of a like a homework assignment, you know, as an actor.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like I hate Nicolas Cage in most things, and then I'll have one role like Raising Arizona where I'm like, holy shit, he's amazing. And then I'll see 5 movies in a row where I'm like, he was the one thing I didn't like about this.
Bro, you didn't see Wicker Man?
I did not see Wicker Man.
Wicker Man's it's notoriously bad though.
They put them bees. He was like, not the bee. Bro, come on, you weren't gripped.
What's crazy was that was the remake, wasn't it? Yeah, because apparently, I guess the actual one's really good.
Dude, the first one's terrifying. Dude,
yeah.
The first Wicker Man, bro. Like just in concept, like you go to a town, and little do you know that entire town's goal is to put you in a fucking wicker statue thing and burn your ass alive, and like everyone is working towards that incrementally throughout the. Oh my god, it sucks,
dude. That's why I love the movie Children of the Corn, the original from the 80s, is so
terrifying.
It's just dude, and just like God, it made me afraid of biblical names like Malachi. Anytime I hear the name Malachi, I'm like, that's bad news.
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
you get out of a town where a Malachi lives.
The one kid with the forehead, like the one like leader kid.
Oh,
it feels
he's
like
terrifying.
we all like knew
when
a
he
kid.
becomes like devil zombie and he's like, he's like, oh my god, dude! As a child, they used to scare the shit out of me. I could not handle that.
I really do feel like there was a kid like that in real life in people's schools that we all knew. Like there was a kid that was like, man, you either are or will be a cult leader. And I do feel like you'll be successful in this venture.
That's how I feel about Andrew Tate. He seems like everyone had a kid like him, and they're like
he had
great.
like a weird scar on his forehead growing up, and it's like you just look evil already.
Oh
like,
yeah,
God, you were just born dark somehow.
Yeah.
When you hear like stories of like Andrew Tate's dad and his like upbringing and shit, it's kind of like, oh, I can kind of see.
It makes sense why he's so.
You're like a 60% version of that guy. I got you.
Damn.
Not saying I excuse any of his behavior, but at the same time, it's like, well,
wasn't his dad a chess master? That's like cooler than anything that Tate's doing.
Well, it people say like, yeah, it is cool that he was a chess master, but it also adds to the like, oh, I'm better than you intellectually, and like all like and
the ego.
Yeah, exactly. So it might not have been a good thing.
Well, didn't that what is it, Magnus? He put like a vibrator up his butt so that he could win like a chess tournament. Did y'all not hear about that?
No. What?
Well,
all right, Mara, y'all go.
Hold on.
Proceed.
Research
I'll
that.
I'll look
he
up
also
some of this.
recently.
No, he doesn't seem like he needs research. He knows.
The most recent Magnus thing that I heard was one of his opponents was like excited to meet him and went to take a photo with him like before they started, and then he just like took the photo and then got up and got a judge and had her disqualified for having her phone on her.
Petty.
That's the same as when a boxer like they'll ring the bell and then they'll go to do the like fist bump or whatever and just immediately knock him out.
Yeah,
they'll be like, oh, what sucker punch? Is like, dude, you gotta protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself. Like what you did was legal.
Yeah,
you're an asshole and you know it, but you win.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, this is actually against the Magnus's opponent, but apparently this is all he denies it. He was apparently disqualified for using vibrating anal beads to get directions.
Oh, it was
Huh?
for communication purposes.
Yeah. Like how to move on the board.
I'm thinking it was just like so he would stay like stimulated like during the match.
It's just
He would
hilarious.
stay focused.
It's
That
like
would be.
he's like going. It's just hilarious. I just imagine him going to like move a piece on his phone. He's like, "Woo!" When he goes and moves another piece, he's like, "Okay, not that one."
I'm gonna move this one back.
Also,
All right, we're
you
good.
You see his like legs like buckle in a little bit. He's like,
Hear him shudder.
he accidentally knocks over one of his pieces. He's like, "Holy shit!"
But that's just a rumor. He
Yeah.
denies
Okay.
it all. So
Okay.
that's a crazy
Yeah,
rumor.
can you
to
imagine
make
a
up on
rumor like
something.
that being out about you, and you have to speak the rumor out loud to deny it? It's like,
Jesus.
no, Midtown Malfunction audience, I did not bury my shit in the backyard or something. Like I don't know why y'all are accusing me of this.
Like I
And
said,
I did not see the hole that he covered
Yeah,
up.
like I did not go out in the backyard and defecate.
He's gonna be the first chess player with the top-selling sex toy on the market called the Magnus Pussy.
Oh, bro, they haven't already.
Go to Lush and put in code Magnus to.
Magnus Opus C.
They got to come out with the Tiger brand. What's the thing they put in your car to make sure you're not drinking and driving? Like the fucking injection,
The blower.
Yeah, that thing. You flip it on the back, and the brand is just Tiger. Like, bro, that like
Oh,
if they
it's
haven't
like-
done some shit like that.
There's an ad on it that just says like it's like a little thing of him with a thumbs up, and it's like, "This is the same anal beat I used to beat Vladimir Zvushevich."
It's just consonants. Zhuzhevich. Oh, speaking of Russians, you know who's not slingshotting around the moon right now?
How do we know this guy was Russian?
Oh my fucking
No, I'm
God.
just joking.
So we were watching footage, live feed of the Artemis 2, which was going around the
Oh
far
yeah, we could
side.
have kept that on just on mute.
I mean, we were
I
doing
feel like
all
that
the
adds
thing.
vibes to the room.
It does.
Yeah, that's part of podcasting. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's off.
No. Moving on.
But yeah,
Historic or not, fuck it.
it was.
We
I-
always have the option to add screens. We've got
true.
HDMI. We've got all this stuff. If y'all want it, we can do it.
I
Oh, yeah.
think that it was really poignant that I think a couple of days ago actually they said this in like an interview because they were on the way there and they were looking back
Quit
at
messing with the bottom of the mic.
Oh, my bad.
We'll
Is it
cut this
clicking?
out. Yeah.
they were you know looking back at Earth and you know looking at it in all its majesty and all that, and they were being asked about that, and one of the people on the shuttle was like it's really like crazy to see it. Like I'm paraphrasing, of course. He was like, it's really crazy to see the Earth like that because it makes you realize like we're all one people. And people say that, you know, like you hear that all the time. It's like whatever, some empty platitude, like we're all just gonna bomb each other. Like, but no, like when you see like I'll probably never experience this, like seeing the Earth like that. But it's like no, when you see it like that and realize like everyone you know. And everyone that those people know and everyone that has ever been in all the millions of years of everything that's ever happened to those people, all the like, it's right there. It's right on that rock right there. And it's like,
It's like platitudes. Platitudes can seem empty until you're like in the moment, and then you're like that person feeling like you're seeming dumb,
yeah.
just saying it.
It's like, oh,
you know.
people just say this. It's like, no, it's deep as hell, actually, when you think about it. But
I was never speechless until I saw the Grand Canyon,
oh, really?
dude, and that was nuts,
Yeah, I've never been.
dude.
My
It's
grandma lived there for a little bit.
that's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. That would be
Never fell in.
Nope, she got MS and died.
There aren't
Fuck.
even like walls on it. That's what's crazy. When you go down in there, like you just don't walk close to the edge. You just better have sense, you know?
Oh, they don't stop.
I mean, the senseless probably have died already and don't go to the Grand Canyon anymore, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, it was just such a wide scale that I've never experienced true, like speechlessness, jaw dropping,
like true awe. Like when someone say, "Oh, that was awesome," like really, what the word actually means is like
beyond.
like I was
words.
like captivated by like its very presence. Like that's awesome. Like the shot of the moon we got. That's the side of the moon we never seen.
The dark
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Well, 2 times that I was left like, holy shit, like this is amazing, I guess, would be the last. I recently drove through the Smoky Mountains, and that was incredible. It was like wild. I was like, holy shit, I couldn't believe how big they were, you know what I mean? And then the first time I ever went to New York City, when you stand in the middle of Times Square and look up and you're like, what the fuck?
When you smell New York City, that's when I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
It's
What's
crazy.
it smell like?
It smells like
Everything.
yeah, good and bad all together.
Allspice. It's everything. It smells like fried rice and piss and cat food and
Puddles.
bread
And culture
and prostitution.
and vibes,
It smells
yeah.
like
corruption.
It smells like a
all of that
sneaker
smells.
smudge on a flattened cardboard box.
Oh yeah, dude.
Damn.
That's very true, dude. Gotta love the smell of New York. The only thing that matches it was the smell of London when I went there as like younger. And
Look
dude,
at y'all going places.
I've never
culture
been out
and
of the
shit,
country.
dude.
I haven't been to London since I was like a kid, and that's because my mom did a school trip and she got a free ticket for signing up enough kids.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
Well,
I'll take it.
the furthest I've ever been from home is San Diego,
Nice.
and it was
I heard it's
cool
beautiful.
and it was sunny. Like I'm sitting here like trying to think, when were you like actually like rendered speechless by something like physical, like a sight or something? I don't think I have. Like if it happened, it would happen in a negative way. Like I have megalophobia, or I think is the word for it, where like for the way I describe it is if something is depicted larger than it is supposed to be, like for instance the Lincoln Memorial, just a large statue of a man who existed in real life who was tall, but I'm used to seeing a tall person. I know what a tall person looks like. Motherfucker is like what, 20 feet tall?
It's awesome.
Crazy. Like if I stand there and look up at that, I might like it fucks with me. I don't like it.
I feel like I was thinking of the ocean when you said megalophobia, like how some people are like because
Yeah.
of the vastness. You
Things
know?
being big isn't the issue.
Yeah.
It's when things are like, for instance, I don't ever want to go see Mount Rushmore. Something like that. Like if I got up close to see that, I would probably like fall out of the helicopter or
He's
something.
a
Like I
mess.
can't deal with it. Like for instance, like
Their
you know
heads
the
are too
scene,
big.
the scene in Lord of the Rings is very beautiful. The scene in Lord of the Rings, I don't know the name of the place they're pulling up to, but they're in a boat and they're pulling up and those two big statues are there like this.
Oh yeah.
I would pass out if I was on that boat, like having to go through that.
I felt the same way when they were at the gates at that like green, the green gate, you know, and then they're up on the mountain, like that cliff's edge with Gollum, and like it's so high up. It's just
Are you talking about they were at the gates?
it's
where,
not the
like-
gates when he falls down. It's I think it might have been before that. It's like darkness, you know.
Megala sounds like a fat chick villain.
Oh my god.
Dude, that brings me back to Bonaire, and you eventually were. I was like, you were like, that sounds like a French man's dick, and I was like, I knew that was coming.
A bonaire. Dude, Megala? That sounds like someone the Powerpuff Girls have to stop.
Wasn't there a Powerpuff
Megala.
Girls villain just like named her, and it was
Him.
like
Him.
and he
Dude,
dressed
Powerpuff Girls was psychedelic, dude. That shit
Nah,
was
him
like
was
out
iconic.
there. It was awesome.
cutting edge.
Yeah, y'all don't remember the Boogeyman? He would like walk, like
Oh,
slide
dude,
his-
yeah,
Oh,
with
it's the
that
Boogeyman. Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, I miss that shit.
yeah.
But nah, man. I don't know. I'm still thinking about the moon and shit. I keep really bringing things back to Artemis.
Todd.
They're up there right now, man.
Would you go to the moon or the bottom of the ocean?
Woo!
I
Am I
it
gonna
were
be
possible.
am I gonna be safe either way?
Yes, you're safe all the way. You get to come home. Yeah.
The moon. All day. The
Okay.
moon.
See, I want to say the moon,
But nobody's
it's
ever been
like-
to the bottom
but
of the
it's
ocean.
like if I could be to the bottom of the ocean and actually be able to see, like I feel like I'm gonna see some freaky ass crazy shit that I'm gonna be like, you have no idea what the fuck I saw. It's like this
Ancient
big and it's got
beasts.
like
Yeah, but here's the thing.
80 eyes.
If I go to the moon and I see something that scares me, I'm coming back home and never going back. If you go to the bottom of the ocean and you see some shit that scares you in a way that changes your life, that's where you live.
No,
Like,
I moved to Oklahoma.
It's on Earth. Dude, it's
No,
there.
it's in the
Like,
ocean.
It's still
It's
there.
in the ocean.
But if you made it back, it would almost feel like you would be like one with the water. I wouldn't be scared of the water anymore. I'd be like, I'd feel
Oh,
like.
yeah?
I mean, I already love the water, but you know, it is intense.
The ocean, I fucking hate the ocean, dude. The older I get, the less I like it. Like there's days sometimes that like someone will convince me to go to the beach and I will enjoy it and I'll get in the water like knee deep and like whatever. But it's like, ugh. There's just been times as an adult that I've gone out there like neck deep in the ocean and I'm like, this could be the end of my life. There's nothing I could do about it.
It's like after the fish show when you and Curtis were like running out into the depths of the Gulf.
Yeah, and I just remember how uncomfortable I got really thinking about it, and I was like, that's just the end of doing that. That's the end of doing that for me. I don't want to go out that far anymore. I've watched. The real issue is I've watched way too many shark videos and alligator videos, even though I know like we're talking about the ocean. But sometimes you will see an alligator on like Dolphin Island.
I was about to say
Yeah.
Gulf and like Fort Morgan and stuff like that. I mean, they're all close to the brackish water as well.
Yeah.
So they do have like alligators in the same area.
It's just crazy
That
too that our waters have alligators, sharks.
Our Uber
You know
driver
what I
on the
mean?
way back from the fish show, I'm pretty sure hit alligator.
Yeah, that's right.
She like
We ran
clipped an
over
alligator's
that
tail.
baby alligator.
Dude, yeah.
Damn.
Dude,
Yeah.
crazy as
She
hell.
was driving fast.
She was booking it. To be fair, she was making a pretty penny off of us because we were going from the wharf to like Fort Morgan.
Oh, she was trying to get that ride over with.
Oh yeah. Dude, we were taking her out into the middle of nowhere, really.
Well, I can't swim,
Oh,
so
no.
I won't have any of these issues
Yep.
as far as water is concerned. And usually what happens when I say that, like in a group of people, like friends usually, there will be a volunteer
To
or
teach
two
you?
to teach me how
I
to swim.
knew
I'm
it.
just going to say this publicly for everyone watching. I'm not interested in you teaching me how to swim. Because the 2 times that this has been attempted, I was almost killed.
Were
And
they
one
both
time-
white people?
Huh?
Were they both white people?
Of course.
Yeah, I figured.
but,
I just had to make sure.
But in the first time that it happened, I feel like I would have died because no one knew how to save my life, and I was just dying. And there was a kid there. Well, he's a man now. Shouts out Brandon Turner. Shouts out Bob, who just so happened to be training to be a Navy SEAL at the time. This was like when we were graduating high school, and he was like going into the military.
So he could have actually probably taught
He did.
you.
He did. Well, he could have taught me to. He wasn't. He knew that I
Like
didn't.
he was actually qualified, probably
Yeah.
more than the other person that
He was an
tried
actual.
to
Like he's
teach
an
you.
actual friend of
He's
mine.
like, do you
he
also
knew-
want to know how to snap a man's head off his
Like Bob.
I can teach you both things in under an hour.
This
teach you to
was
do it in the
happening
water.
outside of Bob's attention. Like I wasn't interested in learning. I had already had this philosophy already, and there was a kid basically that. Long story short, he was forcing me into the deep end of the pool,
Oh, no.
and at a certain point, I dropped, and he thinking he could just grab me and save my life, and I'm flailing like not basically almost damn near knock him out, and he has to like go away. I'm still dying. And my friend Bob, who I shouted out, notices what's going on, notices I'm dying, and realizes his training has to kick in. When you're saving someone that is doing that, you have to dive under and swim under them. And that's what he did and saved my life.
You have to dive down, come up behind,
Yeah.
so that they don't like hit.
Because
you.
I'm swinging.
Yeah,
I can't
exactly.
see anything. I'm trying to live. And that's what happened. And thank God he knew to do that because he just so happened to be receiving that training at the moment. So
Damn.
yeah.
Life-saving training.
That's crazy. He pulls you in. He's like, next I'm going to teach you how to turn your shirt into nutrition.
Yeah.
Say you were a POW for 3 to 4 weeks.
I'm like,
I'm going to teach you how to turn your jeans into flotation devices.
yeah, that was one of the most embarrassing parts of that experience is that like I'm trying to catch my breath. There's like snot coming out of my nose or whatever, and I'll look up and there's like my peers in bikinis and shit. And I'm like, nice. So I'm not dating any of y'all. So that's not how the great thing I lived though.
How old are you?
This would have been like 17 or 18. This
So
was
the worst age to have this
yes.
happen.
This was a band camp pool party. Like we had got done with band camp and went over to a dude's house that had a pool, and this happened there.
Would it make more sense for them to be death guards? Because they're guarding death from getting to
Like their boss is the Grim Reaper.
Yeah,
Like,
so the lifeguards, they're death guards. They're guarding death.
Then lifesavers should be named something else too, probably.
Death
No, because they're
stoppers.
saving your life.
No, lifesaver is like the candy.
Oh, yeah. That should just be called, yes.
Death
Like
savers.
circle candy.
If you choked, they're called lifesavers because they put a little hole in the middle to make sure if you choke on it, it just sounds like a whistle from a distance. No, I hate the fact that I was just like, do you think it would be called death guards? Like, what's the deal with lifeguards? Shouldn't they be called death guards? They're guarding death.
It is better in a
What's
Seinfeld
the deal
accent.
with mortality?
And what's up with the lifesavers?
Don't you just start dying the moment you're born?
Some things just sound bad. Some bad jokes just sound better as Jerry Seinfeld, maybe.
I think deep philosophical ideas sound better as Jerry Seinfeld. Like, dude, don't you want to fuck your mother? Haven't you thought about it?
Life preserver. Oh, man.
Or it's like Terrence Howard when he went on that podcast and he's like, he's like, Game of Thrones.
He does a great Terrence Howard.
Game of Thrones made everybody get into incest porn. It's like, I know I'm.
Oh my God.
He was basically like, I know I did.
You ever hear somebody? All right, so the perfect example of this.
Your Terrence Howard is Cat Williams, I think.
So
I think it's the hair.
my favorite example of this is like I heard somebody say like there's two types of people that piss in the shower and liars, and then somebody else just went, so you piss in the shower. It's like, oh,
Confession.
you thought you were like relating to everybody and you just outed yourself. It's like, oh, you're into incest porn, right? I know I am. A word.
Dude,
Okay.
like pool pissing too. Like there's a lot of people that are just willing to confess to things like this, and it's crazy.
Well, I mean,
You're shooting yourself.
They want to belong,
It's
man.
crazy unless you hang out with comedians. Because basically at every open mic, I mean, someone gets on stage, it's like, I like incest porn.
Oh yeah.
One time, and then it's just the one-time story. It's just like, Jesus, all right.
Well, y'all get hopefully a sense of like, y'all get a little bit of a leeway. Sometimes y'all can stretch the truth. I guess it's how much you know the person, how much you're friends with them, and you really know if it's true or not.
Who doesn't watch incest porn? You know what I mean?
If it's your stepsister,
Come on.
she's not your sister.
They're
I was
they're
gonna
not
say,
actors.
I
They have agents.
was gonna say like I'm willing
Mom and
to
Dad.
suspend my disbelief enough to understand that the two people I'm seeing on screen right now are not actually related.
Yeah, and you can't actually get stuck in a dryer.
Yeah, like how did you do that? How did you do that?
Incest
Like,
porn
what?
it's like wrestling. You know what I mean? I want to believe.
It's still real to me. Damn it!
They walk up to each other and say "kayfabe."
It's still
It's
real
like
to
it's
me, damn.
like I know incest porn isn't all like factual and real and all that, but it's done so much for me in my life that it means something to me. Damn it!
You know how much I do my laundry now just because of the chance?
You
Just
might
the
get stuck.
chance.
And your stepbrother might save you.
that my stepbrother might save me.
He's gonna pull you out and just ask you to explain how the fuck you got stuck in the dryer.
I've been waiting on you.
Oh man.
Yeah, porn has changed. Have you noticed how there's less selection, less videos?
You can't even get on like Pornhub anymore, right?
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Not in
Pornhub was
Alabama.
I was never
my
a big Pornhub guy either, but every time I went on Pornhub, it was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? It was like, it was like going to Whole Foods. I was like, y'all got rabbit? Like, what the fuck?
So much selection.
Things you can say that work in eaters.
Lost in the categories section. You just can't
Y'all
choose.
got rabbit?
For real. It's fucking great.
That's hilarious.
It was like crystal clear. I mean, everything about that site I go to, and I'd be like, oh my God. I mean, I don't know if I can shop here. I think I gotta go back to XNXX.
Right?
Go
like
back to my Dollar General of porn.
I'm in the very, like if I say the name of the porn site that I go to or whatever, like, ooh, I heard that's where that weird shit is. Yes. Yes, it is. This is where oh shit, did something happen?
Oh, you good. It just times out every.
Oh, okay. But nah, man, because that porn ban happened and like all that started getting rolled out, and I'm thinking only sites like Pornhub and like whatever the main sites are gonna get hit, and all of my special like niche places are just gonna go unseen and shit. But no, that's not been the case, and I'm disappointed. But it's fine. I'm a grown man. I can deal.
Thanks to Republican America.
Look, man, you said it. I wasn't trying to get on here and get all political and all that nonsense. I'm just trying.
But when they take away our porn.
Listen, I'm just trying to say how I feel and not listen to how anybody else feels. That's my idea of freedom right there. That's how I feel.
Amen.
They don't want you to jack off because they want you to pull a real trigger.
Man, I saw, like, just now I put my phone down looking at it getting pissed off. You ever just, like, open your phone and immediately get pissed off? Like, why did I do this? Like, I could have gone outside and taken a walk. Instead, I'm
Every
scrolling.
morning.
I saw they had arrested 4 young men for some gun violence or some gun thing that happened, and I saw somebody post it was basically like, man, if my kids wouldn't have done this, such and such whatever there, and then they said these kids don't need a mentor, they need repercussions, basically, like, oh, they should either go to prison or like they should be sent to war or some shit.
Where were
and
they?
I'm like, huh?
Where'd this happen?
I'm hoping it's not Mobile. I just saw, like, I didn't see the location or whatever.
But still
I'd
a
seen
ridiculous statement.
This case being brought up over the past few days, and I saw that take, and I was like, man, y'all really think it would be good for a troubled young man to be sent to the military after what we know and like what we've seen? And even worse, you think it'd be good for a troubled young man to be sent to prison? Like, I don't know, man. Like the way people like show their empathy muscles is,
dude, it's that video of Nick Saban when he's that one of those players got in trouble and he kept him on the team, and he just like suspended him for a couple games. And like all these people are like, he should be kicked off the team. His scholarship should be taken from him and everything. And Nick Saban goes off of that press conference, and he's like, "You see, y'all just want to throw a young man's life away."
I'm telling you, man.
Like, then he brings up a time that he like helped somebody else out, and he's like, now he was like, because like somebody got arrested, and they thought like he should have been kicked off the team back in like Michigan State in like the 90s, and Nick Saban kept him on the team, and now that dude's like a CEO of a company, and like his kids go to Harvard or something like that, and he's like, and where would he have been if it was up to y'all? He was
exactly,
like,
man. Like, and the thing is, like, they'll say that about like some kid, usually a black or brown kid, some kid that they don't know, some distance away, whatever. But if like their son, if Connor was on that team and he got like busted, if Blake was on that team and he fucking like got busted like with some underage girl or got like busted drinking or some shit, he deserves a second chance. He shouldn't have his whole life thrown away because he was trying to put his penis in a 13-year-old at a frat house. He needs a second chance. Blately needs a second chance. Like, exactly. Oh,
But you still,
but this kid, like, he's a monster.
you steal crab legs from the grocery store.
You need consequences. You need to be shown what it's like in the real world. Yeah, that's y'all. That's how y'all are. What up, Mobile?
Nowadays, it seems like people are really too quick to say inflammatory things and just throw people to the wayside. But it's like they should have repercussions for their actions for just saying that. Like that's
right.
That's ridiculous.
I mean,
it'd be like that, man. I saw a video. Speaking of things that upset you, I woke up. This is nowhere near the level of what he's talking about. It was mainly just showing Karens. And this mom and her daughter were selling Girl Scout cookies outside of this store. And this lady comes out with the camera filming them and yelling. It's like, where's y'all's permit?
What the fuck?
Y'all don't have a permit to sell these cookies here? And she's yelling, and this lady's like, my daughter's here. She's 9 years old. The girl's just there in her little uniform like the cookies. Like,
you
y'all
haven't
don't have
filed
a permit.
your fucking...
And I was just like, Jesus Christ, you couldn't be less fun. Everything about you sucks.
They got their lemonade stand or whatever. Like, has this been fucking FDA approved? Like, bro, like, can you move on, bro?
She needs some of those Magnus anal beads.
Yeah, dude. It's like, is this woo?
Yeah. Let me get some Samoas, actually, now that I'm out here.
My perspective has changed.
It's like people are too, okay with being Karens or it's become, it used to be offensive and now people just don't even care and they're like,
oh man, there's so much in the world that's like that now. Like, it used to be if you wanted to be racist, you used to have to meet in the cabin in the woods where all the other racists were at 8 on Wednesdays or whatever and talk about your racism there because Jesus Christ don't get caught talking about that shit out in the open. And now it's we're having debates is racism okay? Is racism really that bad? Debate having. It's what is happening right now?
It's the idea that white fear is profitable. That's what I was saying.
Oh yeah.
There's a new documentary out on PBS that I haven't seen yet.
Man, I have a book that I know that the title is very scary. And it's very off-putting. I know that.
I want to hear the title.
I know the funniest thing is
it is.
This is what's crazy about the world we live in is that title is scary to people when it's not even anything I'm going to be scared as held to gunpoint and assaulted. That'd be scary. It's just I think we accidentally shifted the.
Oh, it's all good. We're good.
The carpet.
Now we got to hear that title.
It's this book, ladies and gentlemen. It's called White Fragility. Why it's so hard for white people to talk about racism. And it's this. What? All right, so. Be an ad for this goddamn book. But I'm just saying. It's conversations like that that's man, if we were able to comfortably have conversations about this and like this or whatever, I feel like we could address a lot of the things that would fix
dude so
the problems we have and shit, but we can't because we don't. And I don't know, it's
Alfred cut a video together one time that is so funny where years ago we were at it was this bar / club right over there in front of Little Flower. And we would do comedy there. It was 2015, 2016. And
I think I went there with y'all once.
It was Nino. It was this all black spot. And me and Zeke would go there and do comedy because Alfred was friends with everybody there. And so Alfred wanted to start doing a podcast that we did 1 or 2 tryout episodes there. And it was white and black people sitting and discussing white and black Just
God.
just things like this. You
That
know what I
feels
mean?
very
like what
2015.
you're talking about. Like, let's sit and talk race and just have a conversation. Just me, Zeke, and like Jade or somebody, and then like just like these other black dudes, and and then Alfred cut the video together, and it's so funny because there's like all these funny moments of it, and then it just ends with me going, "Okay, but I have a question," and everyone turns and I go, "How do y'all feel about Al Sharpton?" And the video just ends.
That's actually a strong ending there.
Yeah. Great question.
It's so stupid. I'm probably on like my 12th beer. It's so funny. Sometimes I'll go back and see a picture of me and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm drunk."
Yeah, bruh.
I forget that. I'm
Like,
drunk in this photo.
I'll be
Like, you
watching
can tell.
like an old video of me from back in the day, and I'm like just talking or whatever. Then out of nowhere, I'll just produce a beer. That's like, oh, you've been drinking this whole video. Like that's been in your hand this whole time. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You just drink beers back then.
all the time. Dude. We were both sober since we started this podcast. But if we would have started this podcast 3 years ago, we both right now would have like a red Solo cup or a plastic Mardi Gras cup filled with like whiskey and Coke or
Like
gin
empty
and
bottles,
Sprite or
like collecting
something.
by our feet. and
I'd have
shit.
one eye open and I'd be like, "Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom." You just hear like
We would have had to
in the
delete.
distance.
We would have had to delete episode 18 for unknown reasons. Like, no, we can't put that shit out.
There's one episode where one of them just starts crying. It's just like, "I hate it. I hate it." It's
Or-
like, God damn.
Either that or the episode's fine, then it cuts and like your face is like red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are y'all both at over a year?
I'm at
yeah.
2. I'll be at 3 years in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew it was well over a year, but I didn't know it was 3. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's coming up on 3. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. February was a year for me.
Nice.
But it was funny because when the incident that we've been over this, the Lime scooter incident that stopped me from drinking, it fucked up my face. I had to work like right after that, right? So I went in to work that morning, and no, was it that morning? No, you at work that morning, and I was coming in at 3. So you had been at work already that day, and I was coming in to do the second shift. And my coworkers who are already like saw me and were like, "Oh my God, like what happened to you?" And I just went, me and Carson got in a fight. And no, like I just delivered it like just, like that, like, and I guess like nobody had said anything, but I guess they're just like calculating in their head because they knew Carson's been here all day and he's fine. Also, hasn't said anything about this.
So they just presumed that Carson won.
Yeah, they presume that Carson beat the shit out of me and doesn't care. Was not emotionally affected by it at all.
Fuckers.
Yeah,
Clocking out.
yeah, just
out
showed
here
up at
looking-
work. Then, hey guys, what's up?
Carson's out here looking hard as fuck, like he like drew blood. Golly, dude.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I'd be scared of Carson if I heard that.
I remember when Zeke beat the shit out of somebody right before they had court. They will remain nameless right now, but a friend of ours, when Zeke was drunk, this guy was drunk, and this guy basically said some things to Zeke that Zeke didn't like, and Zeke beat the shit out of him. And then that guy had court the next morning, and Zeke had to drive him to court. They were like both still drunk, I'm pretty sure. That dude's face was like fucked up, and he had to just be in court. And
Zeke drove him to court because he felt so bad.
Damn.
The worst way to show up to court.
Shouts out to Zeke beating people's asses, dude.
So
Who'd have
funny.
thought? Has he ever beat anybody else's ass?
No.
Zeke's
Not that I know
not
of.
not a bully.
Only when Ginger Spice comes
He
out.
one time let himself get
Mm.
punched in the face like 20
That
times.
was
by, like, 20
ridiculous.
Dude, you never heard this story?
No.
Zeke in college, I went to visit like the day after this happened.
That was
But
so stupid.
Zeke literally like let a line full of people punch him in the face as hard as they could.
And then he told a girl that he got into a fight.
And then the next day when I saw him, dude, his face was like the Elephant Man. Like, it was like his head was cut and swollen. His lips were huge and all bloody. And I was like, oh my God. Like, he looked crazy. Like, he had been hit by a train, dude. He looked awful.
That was the weirdest fucking...
He was just fucked up. It was just like, everybody punch me. Like 8 different people punch him in the face as hard as they could. And he did not go down.
Because I was about to ask why. And
it was very Fight Club mentality. I was there that night because I got punched in the face too.
He's a masochist, dude. Zeke is a masochist for sure.
It felt very Fight Club, and I was like, it made no sense.
I'm so confused by what I'm hearing right now.
Well, let me go and tell you.
It was alcohol.
White guys between the ages of 12 and 24, when we discovered Jackass and Sublime and there's certain things that when you discover a combination of these things, all of a sudden you're like, I have to be the guy that takes my shirt off and tries to do a backflip off of the roof and land with a dildo that goes into my mouth.
Yeah,
it's a weird condition.
I mean, look, I'm not trying to go into racist territory or prejudice territory or anything, but there is something to be said.
We're not as fragile as you think.
There is something to be said for like young white males and manufactured trouble or like danger or whatever. Like,
yes,
you didn't have to be in this scenario. Like, whatever it is that you have stuck up your ass did not have to be there, but you chose
whatever sense of comfort that you had for most of your life doesn't mean that you have to abandon it.
I don't
you're
know
mad
why.
at how boring things
and like,
are,
here's the
and
thing.
you're creating chaos for no reason.
I think because we're afraid of the racist possibilities of doing a research like this, I think it's important to know, though, and to start breaking things like this down. Like, if you took... 100 white kids between the ages of 10 and 13 and 100 black kids between the ages of 10 and 13, and you put them on the same path where here is going to be a whole, like 1,000 bumblebees on a hive on a side of a tree, and here is a pile of rocks, and let's just see what happens. 80 out of those 100 white kids are going to pick up the rocks and throw them at the bees. And 80 out of 100 of those black kids, I just know are going to walk by and be like, I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's a thing.
There's bees over there? Okay, cool. Like, no one's going to be like, hey, let's go see the bees.
Yeah.
No one's going to know. Like, stay away from where the bees are.
When I was that age, I would have picked up a rock and thrown it at those bees 11 times out of 10.
Why?
Just to run, just to have fun. I don't know.
Maybe back when we were kids, it was more like that. I think because like you would definitely get like a reality check from your parents and like
the outside a lot of what,
like the outside world like would just let you know that.
Like, I don't get the amount of second chances that and my mom let me know that. It's like, if you go out into the world acting a fool with your friends, they will be fine. You won't.
Nowadays,
like, something's gonna happen. They're all gonna run off, and you're just gonna, like, the cop's gonna be staring at you. Like, this is how it always goes.
I think it definitely gets skewed more where like like white kids and black kids are boys probably more than anything from like 13 to like 24, they're susceptible, and that's why you have the whole like incel, like a red pill, all sorts of,
and also
looks maxing
something
bullshit.
that I've noticed is like the world is different, right? It is more diverse, and there are more like voices that we hear, and like things aren't as like, like if you're this type of person, you are basically handed the keys to the earth and like everything, like you're owed or whatever. And when the certain demographic or a certain generation of kids like are like brought into adulthood, and the things that they're promised are the ground has shifted or whatever, and they're frustrated because like, I'm supposed to just easily get a girlfriend. What's going that now that you're an incel? Now you're frustrated because things things are supposed to be easy for me, right?
They assume that from what they've been fed,
Yeah.
And that's total bullshit.
I make the money.
Yeah.
I get the muscles. They fall out my feet. What the fuck? And
then that's the real reality check that kids need to be having.
It's because they always say it, and they're frustrated by it, and I think it levels the playing field. It's because we let them women work. Yeah. It's because women can have their own and do their own, and they have their own muscles and their own money and all that. And
they don't even need you.
What do you offer now? What do you have? They don't need you to own a home anymore,
or
right?
a dowry, or shit like that.
So you better learn how to eat pussy and hold each other and cry. Dude, come on.
Better learn how to make a meal.
I'm saying, learn how to nurture.
Learn how to cook pasta.
Learn how to
make rice.
How to be a safe space.
Learn Jason Mraz songs on the ukulele.
I'm saying.
Don't give him a ukulele. Whatever you do.
Learn how to play banana pancakes. Learn how to make banana pancakes.
Learn how to make a bitch laugh. I swear to God. Dude, the one thing that has worked for me.
Watch The Good Place.
Yeah.
They like that show. My girlfriend doesn't. She's cool.
Real talk, I like The Good Place. Dude. That twist at the end of the first season. I think it was the first season.
Heard. Yeah. This I think is in a good place. Y'all think?
Yes.
Oh, what happened?
Pun intended. It was very painful for me to take in.
Well, guys, it has to be that way. I have to go edit my special. Hopefully, this is the last night. I thought it was going to be the last time 3 times, but it's getting so tedious. It's like the first 95%. You know what I mean?
You can't shortchange the edit.
No, God,
exactly.
No. God, no. It's going great.
If you find more stuff,
it's going great. But it's like the last 5% has taken as long as the first 95% took. You know what I mean? It's getting tedious now, but it's fun. I'm having a great time, and I've learned a lot about DaVinci Resolve and all that stuff. So I got to go finish doing that. But this has been episode 41 of Midtown Malfunction. My name is Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan D. Adams.
And that is producer Philly Phil right there on the microphone, on the 1s and 2s, on the soundboard. And Mojo, as always, down on the ground, getting down, licking his paw, keeping it raw. Midtown Malfunction. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
That's a wrap.
Guys, put your hands together for the birthday boy, the one, the only, Carson!
If you go to child support court, all you're going to see there is an angry woman and a man that wore his best shirt. I'm not built like Chris Hemsworth. I'm built like Gandhi. These legs are made for peace, all right? You've been divorced 3 times. I don't know if you can do the math on that. You have negative half your things. I just wish I had video evidence of that night. Man, I thought you died. What? Call the cops at that point, dude. Fuck Morris Day. Testing the microphone.
There it is again.